Right, I'm standing here with Jets wide receiver David Nelson outside of the sports philanthropy seminar that's taking place here today. Can you tell us a little bit about what you're doing here?
Yeah, I'm here to encourage and inspire some people to step up and to get involved with some community service. Not only encourage them, but to encourage the people who they influence and the people directly around them. And so, kind of just share my heart a little bit about what I do and how we operate. But at the same time, hopefully encourage some people to step up and get involved.
Well, thank you. I'm Melissa Mahler. I'm the founder and editor of Pro Player Insiders. At Pro Player Insiders, we work with numerous athletes and tell both on and off the field stories. And one of the privileges of having this job is I've had the opportunity to meet so many inspiring athletes that tell stories from their heart and have been involved in so many different things, from fitness to, David Nelson's been involved in his creation of the foundation to help children in Haiti, but all across the world. And today, media focuses on headlines, and so often the negative headlines are all people know about athletes. Where they bought their jewelry, how much their bar tab was, who got a DWI, what bad things happen. So when Alan and Scott asked me to be part of this conference, it was a privilege, and I hope today that with these wonderful panelists, we can all share a little bit of an insight as to some of the reasons and the growth of sports and philanthropy today, and maybe inspire some people in this room to get involved or share these stories so that other people can be involved.
For me, it's all about why I do things. It's not what I do, it's why I do it. And so when I talk to guys that are trying to figure out if they want to get involved in community service or go through a business venture, whatever it may be, my advice to them is figure out why you would do it. And so if you're going to get involved with kids, why are you doing that? Is it something you're passionate about? Is it because it can bring good publicity to you? I believe if you truly believe in what you're doing, emotional connections and empowerment and ownership of that will come out of that. And so that's why I do what I do. I love kids, and my whole life I've been surrounded by kids. About a year and a half ago, my brothers and I started an orphan care organization, and we build homes for orphan kids in Haiti. And it's not something I do just because it's good publicity. It's not something I do because it would be fun for me to do. It's a lot of work, but I believe in it, and I believe in those kids, and I believe in the future of Haiti. And so it's not work for me. It's not a job. It's not. I don't wake up in the mornings and regret having to go do business meetings and go speak to you guys about my passion. It's who I am. So my first time in Haiti, what called me to Haiti was I met a 4-year-old kid who was sleeping under a bed of a rock, and his mom and dad had passed away in the earthquake. And I met this kid, a typical athlete, typical American, thinking I had all the answers. I tried to hand him a Cliff Bar, and I tried to hand him some bubbles to play with. And he shook his head and just put his arms out and said, "Just hold me." And so for me, that wrecked my heart. And so I came back to the States and made it my mission to give these kids an opportunity to manifest the greatness that's inside of them, to give them every possible platform and ability to be a kid, be a little child, to have fun, to be played, to know that you have somebody that believes in you and supports you to become the person that you were created to be. Just this last week, we bought a house over in Haiti, and we have 5 kids there now that are living there. And I was laying in the driveway of our house with one of the kids, and he was laying on my chest. We were laying on the truck bed of the truck in the garage and looking at the stars, and he was counting the stars in Creole, of course. And he was looking at me, and he laughed at me. He said, "Do you love me?" And I said, "Yeah, I love you." And he kind of rolled over, and he put his hands out, and he said, "Somebody loves me." And 5 minutes later, he fell asleep. And for us, that's my heart. The biggest word that I use, or we meet with people who do very similar work, is competition. And I believe in competition because I'm an athlete, and that's what I've been driven by. But at the same time, if we're all here for the same purpose, that's to bring kids home and bring kids a family, then what's mine is yours. And I'm here to serve. I'm here to help you in whatever capacity that looks like. The quote that I love that was given to me about 3 years ago was, "Live a life that outlives your life." And so I always tell these guys, what's your legacy? Is your legacy when you're gone, is it going to be a football player? Is it going to be a son? Is it going to be a husband, a father? What's your legacy? Your legacy is what you make it. And so I truly believe in that quote, because when you're dead and gone, when I'm dead and gone, I hope someday that what I've done on this earth has impacted some people, 2 or 3 people, to where, like he was talking about, it's the addition by multiplication. I poured myself into these children, so even when I'm gone, they're still pouring into other people. And so now the 5 people I poured into, now they're each pouring into 5, and then now it's 25, and then it goes on. That's as high as I can go because I can't do math. But that's the beautiful part about it. And these guys have a tremendous platform. I mean, social media followers, ability to do endorsements. I mean, they have influence and they have an opportunity. And so, like Spider-Man says, with great responsibility or with great reward comes great responsibility. And so I truly believe in that. It's goofy, but I believe in it.